darling, is that you? Come on now, you accepted the call. You knew exactly who was calling. Oh, it is you. Yeah, no, things have been wonderful. I made some new friends. I've been in anger management. So hopefully, when I get out, things will be a lot different for me. In fact, already looking at some different options that will be, interesting for me to work at. Yeah, you know how hard it is for me finding a job and everything because I can't really find a job when I'm sitting here always worried about where you are and who's with you and what they're doing with you and if they're making any kind of problems for you or if they're making problems for me or if they're trying to take you away from me. But I've learned all I have to do is breathe in and then breathe out. And I do that 10 times. And at the end of it, I only want to slap them, which they told me compared to where I was before, because after I did that, I still was throwing chairs. In fact, there was a point in time when I first came in where I was still like, not even getting through the first breath. It was interesting. It was weird. It was a problem, really. But anyways, hi, honey. How's it? How's it going? What? Oh, I know you don't mean that. You keep saying that. Really, who's the one telling you to do this stuff? Is it your mother? It's your mother. Listen here. I'm sending her a gift. Well, I can't send her the gift, but I called one of my girlfriends yesterday who's going to send her a gift with a little note that I had her transcribe from what I was saying, and it's really sweet. What? Well, I mean, I don't have the note. I can tell you what I told her to say. Well, what I remember I told her to say. You can't hold this against me. I don't have what she wrote down. Maybe she changed the wording. I don't know. I was just like, hi, Clara. I'm sorry for all the problems I caused and all the holes in your wall and the fact that I torched your house, but honestly, you shouldn't have called me a whore. Happy Mother's Day, and I hope you appreciate the duct tape. Well, yeah, I had her send a bouquet of duct tape because, that time that I had to tie her up. Well, she was trying to say that I wasn't right for you. I want to move past this stuff, but you're the one bringing it up. Jesus. Oh, I need to stop saying that word. Well, it's something that a lot of us say, okay? I understand your religious beliefs and hey, I still have 10 minutes over here. Yeah, you said we have 15. It took him a while to answer. Well, you're wasting more of my time, and that's not coming off my time. I'm going to talk to the love of my life. Sorry, the gods, they're a little bit persnickety and making sure that we only spend a certain amount of time on the phone. But back to you, baby. Yeah, I know. Your religious beliefs. Mm-hmm. 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 I appreciate the fact that you are a good Christian boy. And it's not your fault. You were at the church and people were doing things that normally people don't do at church, and I was summoned. And well, it's understandable you'd fall in love with me. I understand it. Well, actually, that's what I would like to talk to you about. I am a demon, I am, but I possessed a girl. This is a girl's body that I'm in, but unlike other possessions where eventually they stop eating and they go crazy and their shells perish. This shell's holding up pretty nicely. In fact, I think she had some dark thoughts or were working on something. I don't know what she was doing, but honestly, I'm kind of digging it. And she is loving the fact that I'm here. She likes all the things that I can do and I'm helping her hone her powers. But anyways, what I wanted to say is, I don't know. Just make sure you answer your phone at midnight tonight, okay, honey? Okay? All right. Well, I gotta go, but I'll be back real soon. Midnight, okay, honey? I gotta go. They're listening. They're listening, okay? I'm still in a human shell, as I just told you. I'm not crazy. You're always saying I'm crazy. I'm gonna prove to you I'm not crazy. Crazy for you. Midnight, honey. All right. Bye. Mwah. Hey, honey. Hi. Hi, yeah. So glad you answered. This is great. Yeah, so it's me. Well, yeah, it's not on a prison line. I'm out. I'm out and I'm coming for you, honey. Yeah, like we're gonna go get out of here. Well, see, I taught the girl's still in here, like her soul's still in here. I didn't eject it. I mean, that would just be terrible. That's usually where things go wrong. If you keep the soul in there and you make a deal with them and they stop fighting you, it's a wonderful thing. So, anywho, well, no, she doesn't like you. She's actually lesbian, which makes it to where I don't want to eject her soul. She's not interested in you whatsoever, and she's telling the truth. But I taught her how to use some of my demonic powers and stuff. And we just may have blown a hole through the prison. And I may have also taught her how to levitate. She's still working on being able to get high enough, but we're able to get over the walls and they weren't able to catch us. But anyways, I'm going to be over at your place. I went and found a phone. Well, it's one of the people that live near the prison. I went to their house. All it took was their phone, okay? I could have done worse, all right? I could have done a lot worse. So I'm hoofing it over. Well, no, I am taking their car. But as soon as I find another car, I'm going to switch into that because they're going to be looking for this one real soon, honey. What do you're always saying that. Honey, we're together. We are eternal. I have never laid eyes on someone that I absolutely knew I needed to be with. You loved all those dates with me and you loved all the things. Okay. Well, I mean, I can understand that. Well, if your friends would have just accepted our relationship, they kept saying, it's going a little too fast. It's too much. Like, you don't even know her. You knew me for an hour when I may have put a spell on you and make you want to marry me. But it doesn't matter because you still actually have those feelings. And that weekend that we spent together, I get it. You were tied up and all of that. Who, Hockett, what? No, don't worry. I'm driving. We're hands-free. I'm following all state laws right now. We're perfectly fine. Listen, keep saying that you don't want to be with me and you're gonna make me really angry, okay? All right? We are cosmically linked. I know where you are, even when I'm nowhere near you. How do you think? It's like a mental GPS. Gosh, you're full of questions. And look, you're getting that tone of voice that's really beginning to piss me off. Listen here. I'm coming for you, and you're going to come with me, and you are going to join me and become the prince of hell with me, as I'm the princess of hell. And you're going to like it because you want to be with your sweet little demon girlfriend, don't you? Don't you? Don't you? Your wife, you're right. Your wife. Yeah, you never filed the paperwork. You can't call me your ex when you haven't filed the paperwork. And you can't, well, no, that is true. You can't really file the paperwork till that day. But also, you're not going to let that date come in. Why do you think I decided to bust out sooner than later? Look, I did the things you asked me to do. I went through the anger management. I went and talked to therapists. I worked on different ways of dealing with all of these emotions so that I could be more human for you. Because I totally understand you never dealt with anything quite so supernatural before. But let me tell you, okay? When they started saying that they were going to start bringing priests in and calling me crazy, I couldn't stay there any longer, Puddin'. I really couldn't. I had to come get you. I had to come get you out of there. And what's all that clinking and rustling noises? I'm just feeling around in the car. You're right. I'm talking so fast. You're right. You're right. I'm not listening. I'm doing it again. It's all right, honey. It's all right, Puddin'. I'm going to be there soon. And when I get you, we're going to have a happy life together. Those are the thoughts that calm me down. We're going to have a happy life. We're going to, well, sorry, that's her beginning to talk. She has a little bit of a southern accent. It's kind of weird. It's bizarre, really. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. No, she apparently wants to talk through, but not now. These things can get really kind of weird. You don't want to, it's almost like disassociation or something. When I start losing control, sometimes she can come through but maybe that'll be a good thing. It'll make it to where our fights aren't as bad, Maybe she could be the voice of reasoning, like a mediator or something. Yeah. I just want to marry you. I just want to have a family. I just want to put down some roots somewhere. Pudding, right? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You told me that's exactly what you want for your life too. So let's do that together. Let's do it together, huh? Yeah. All right. Well, I think I'm only just a few minutes out. I can practically smell your scent from here. It's absolutely delicious. Anyways, I love you more than bacon. I told you to stop treating me like I'm crazy. In fact, let's just make that a word we don't use anymore, huh? Okay. No, I can smell you. I can still smell you. Yeah. You're not too far away. Just a stone's throw, really. Nope, I can smell you. You're right in the house, aren't you? Well, don't worry. I'm going to switch out into one of those neighbors' cars over there, and it's going to be me and you till the end of time, baby. No, why are you heading into the... See, that's her coming out again. She wants control. She doesn't want me going into that house, but it's okay. It's okay. This is for the best. I'm going to come get you, honey. What? You can see me? Well, then wave. Where are you at? What's that? It's nothing. It's nothing. It's just a bag. It's just a bag so that you can. I packed it for us. No, 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 no. Now rope. Where would I've gotten rope from in the prison? All right, honey. Well, if you're not going to open the door, I'm going to go through the window. All right. Oh, I like a game of hide and seek. See you soon, darling. Oh, silly boy went and hung up the phone. I do love it when he plays these games. Let's go. Hey guys. Thank you so much everyone who participated in our 4 different like when I said what video is coming out next trick question. They were all going to be coming out. It's just which one was going to be coming out next. I think I might do more of those because I kind of like giving that previewed information of what's going to come out and see which ones you guys are most excited for. Also, huge thank you to everybody who participated in D&D night. Sorry it ended a little bit early, but hopefully next week it won't end as early. Super excited. It was a lot of fun. Gobo bowling is now a thing. We will be explaining that more. And actually, I think I might even do an audio around the idea of gobo bowling because that was perfection. What other things did I want to say? Oh yeah, special shout outs to a few different members. A lot of you guys have been speaking different languages in the server, and I for one always like say that's cool because it allows me to get more used to other languages. Google Translate's a thing, and I don't know, I like being around other cultures and participating in your culture. So that's a really cool thing. So everybody who's using different languages, I loves it. It's amazing. If you're not a member of our Discord, it is pretty active actually. We're like sailing close to 500 members, which is crazy. The description will be the link will be in the description box below. Commissions are also open if you guys want. And where did this idea for today come from? There was a guy I used to be really, really obsessed with that I had to stay away from. There was no court order or anything like that, but it was very, very difficult. And I had lots and lots of thoughts about reaching out to him when I shouldn't and trying to find ways of getting his attention again, trying to repair that relationship. And it was toxic. I'm not proud of this story whatsoever, but I have been in a lot of therapy and anger management to help me with it and my codependency issues. So, yeah, like this is just Xena putting out more of her self-snitchery out there. But again, nothing illegal happened in that situation. I over embellished it for the sake of the story for this one. But yeah, I used a lot of those emotions and feelings that I was having during this time of this guy who was really awesome that it just wasn't working out. And all I wanted was for him to call me again. His friends and family were not a fan of me for a bunch of different reasons. Some were completely stupid, and a couple of them were like, looking back now, like as an older like person, I'm not super old, but like being years removed from that situation, totally understand why they felt that way. So anyways, guys, I'm glad you guys are really liking my stories. I try to get back to every single comment. It's at the point now where it kind of might take me a day or two, depending upon like how much later that comment is. But my goal is to always get back with you guys, because you guys are really important and you make my life. Thank you everyone who's been appreciating my poetry as well. I love it when you guys have clearly like read the poem and looked at the picture as a whole together. It tells me that, you know, you really were actually interested in the art, though. If you just like the pictures, it's cool. If you just like the poetry, it's cool too. But it really means a lot when you guys like try to figure out what it's about, and I love it when I see that it clicked. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.